is this? Paging me at 546.
3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit.
I say the dark of the flesh and the deeper the roots.
My name is Ho, H to the OV.
1, 2, 3, most heavens I live quality.
But the album that really like changed everything for me was the Black Star album.
Yeah.
And you know, and that was like when I heard that, like this is what I want. If I'm gonna rap, like this is what this type of rap I want to make. I want to make this music that's timeless.
Everybody has a story, you know, and everybody wants their story to be heard. So I try to make my poetry as potent as a song lyric, something that you want to play over again, something that reminds you of something. We all have a song that reminds us of a moment or a time in our lives, or you know, somebody's album, and I want my poetry to be the same way. I want to be able to tell that story to anybody anywhere in the world.
Hip hop is everything to me. I mean, it's my profession, you know, pays my cell phone bills, you know, it's everything to me right now. Everything I do is hip hop influence, whether it's, you know, how I dress, to how I talk to people, to everything is influenced by hip hop. Like music is what drives me, period. And I just so happen to be a hip hop artist.
You know, I freestyled rap for a long period of time, and it evolved into my singing. And now, like, I come up with albums and records and songs and lyrics and freestyle raps and everything, just based off of what's coming down. So that heavily influenced me.
But more than a lot of other art forms, everything can be hip-hop, and hip-hop can include everything, you know what I mean? So for me, the background of music where I grew up in and what I play now and what I like now, I can still be a hip-hop artist no matter what I like or listen to or try to put into the music that I do.
I'm a byproduct of hip-hop culture, you know. I tell people all the time that I'm older than the first hip-hop record. So, you know, I was writing poetry and wanting to do things with lyrics and all that sort of thing before I heard any rap records.
So even when I started writing poetry, it still had like a urban street, that energy. Just as like you know, a poet in the time of in the jazz era would be so influenced by jazz in his poems or blues. So that was the soundtrack to my life, hip hop. So whenever I started writing poems, that was playing in my head, those rhythms, those flows, those, you know, cadences.
90% of the pieces that I perform are written to a beat. You know, they're written with beats in mind. They're not just me trying to be poetic, though. I mean, I write in silence and do that too. I write stuff for the page too. I have a lot of stuff for the page that I haven't performed at all. But yeah, hip hop just helps me with my mood. It helps me grab a hold of my mood.
Spreading love through the music, through dance. That is, you know, how I try to spread it throughout the community, and by teaching and song selections that I use, you know, in my mixes to kind of create this social awareness of what's going on and kind of be the anti-stereotype of what hip-hop is in the mainstream media.
We're taught that like love is like a creative causation, you know, anything that can be like a causation or something that moves or changes things, that's love. And you know, as we've developed over time, I think that's become, especially with the content of what we're doing, that's become something that is becoming or has become increasingly important.
Man, I love what I'm doing. So I think everything that I do, or I hope everything that I do shows that. Like, you know, I'm having fun doing this. I love what I'm doing.
The biggest thing, and I think the reason why we still play together so well now, and why we'll continue to play together so well, is that, you know, we love what we do, and it shows in our consistency.
This music is a passion, so everything I do is kind of like, I kind of just view it as I'm a vessel, and whatever spirit is trying to communicate through me, it is through music. And you know, when you create something with love, it's only going to be given in love.
It's born out of love. You know, even the ugliest subject matter or what have you, you know, it's all out of a place of love.
I feel it. I love it. Usually when I get on stage, I'm probably just got done talking to somebody and it was positive energy. And usually when I get off stage, if people are misunderstanding what I say, because I'm not scared to say what I feel. when I get on the stage. So, you know, I make sure people know that I love them.
Make sure that love is constantly radiating. So when I write, or when I go to write, or when I go to form a song, I try to make sure that that is going to mean something to me and mean something to the person that hears it.
So I really deal with love of self, love of my people, knowledge of self, knowledge of my people, and deal with that. That's the way I spread love. It's like we gotta love ourselves, we gotta know ourselves, and know that our voices are relevant in this human family. And so when we speak, we have just as much right to speak as any of our brothers and sisters. And when we do that in love, we hear each other.
No judgments anywhere. Like we've all done dirt, and we've all been done dirty. So I think just in that sense, I mean, just kind of always overcoming that, always looking, you know what I mean, trying to like look past and gain from our experiences is definitely about self-love first. And if you want to talk about people, you know, demonstrating love back to you, the best way to set that example is loving yourself. So, and they have to let go of whatever it is you feel like is holding you back, whatever doubts, whatever insecurities, apprehensions, whatever. Love is always the answer. It starts with self.